Let's stop believing these 5 common ADHD myths. Here's what actually works. Myth number 1 is they do not understand me or hear me. ADHD isn't an issue with IQ. It's a developmental delay in executive functioning. And their brains get far more stimulation from negative attention than positive attention. So it is far more stimulating for them to do the opposite of all the verbal prompts you're constantly giving them than to simply follow the prompt, hear a good job, and move on. Their brain wants the negative and they want control. Myth number 2 is they will eventually grow out of it. ADHD behaviors are not a phase. It's a brain-based condition that requires long-term skill building. They don't outgrow it. They grow into better strategies with the right support and varied experiences. An ADHD child or teen whose life revolves around screens and doesn't get the varied experiences is a recipe for disaster. Myth number 3 is they are just lazy. This is the most harmful myth. ADHD kids want to do well, but without internal motivation skills, they get stuck. We don't fix lazy. We build structure and fading scaffolds for success. We as the adults in their lives also have to remove the constant path of least resistance that's available to them in their environment. And when it comes to ADHD, that path of least resistance is screens and conflict. If screens and conflict are available to them, they are going to choose those 2 things over every other task you ask them to do. Then they end up getting labeled as lazy procrastinators, when in reality, their brain is just doing what works: screens and conflict. Myth number 5 is they just need to try harder. Trying harder doesn't rewire the brain. These kids are already trying more often than we realize. What they need is different, not more. Varied experiences outside of the home, away from their parents. There are few things that are more healthy for the ADHD brain than that. If you've been parenting under these myths, it's not your fault. But now it's time to shift to an internal skills first approach. With Grow Now, we are spreading ADHD hope, because these kids can absolutely do anything.